And this is how the wall's looking, which means it's not disappointing. Wash your hands and put your clothes on!
Papa finished!
Well in right now. Loads of guys just use this whole, oh, it's a test situation. Summer holidays, and we've got somebody here on work experience. Her name is Hannah Khan, on work experience. And the first job of the day, Hannah, is what? Making pictures for the office, and then Sid's setting up this little corner over here, because Sid really wants to build a set that we can use for shoots, photo shoots and stuff. And the first shoot we're going to use it for is for Dina Tokio. Yesterday, the three of us went out and got a bunch of these vases and like jugs from the charity shop, by the way. Honestly, just go to a charity shop. You know all those Instagram vases that are way overpriced? £3, mate. Like, is that not really in right now, or what? Also, this one's not a charity shop. We got this from, was this from Junelm? We got this from Junelm. Some people like to pronounce it Dunelm. Look at this from charity shop. Also £3. Is this not well in right now? You know, like what people decorate their shelves with? £3 for that. How amazing. And then we got some nice plasticky kind of plant pots from the range. This one, and then this classic looking one. Charity shop. Charity shop. The idea is, oh, and this one. Charity shop. Idea is basically to just paint them all one colour. So we've started, and Sid's dying at our technique. This is the technique, look at Sid. Oh wow, what an artist you are. Oh,
That's exactly what we're doing.
Isn't it? That's literally exactly what we're doing, isn't it, Hannah?
Like, it's just ages.
The update so far. I think we're going to keep these the colour they are because they're so great. Mine are looking a bit messy. Both Hannah's are looking much better. And this is how the wall's looking. Sid's been working on the wall. So me and little Hannah went to the shops today, and we've come back to all of this progress from Sid and big Hannah.
From Hannah, mainly.
Sid and mainly adult Hannah. Now Sid's painting the floor the same as the wall. Look how nicely it's dried. Sid, it actually looks so good on camera.
Does it?
Like, it looks so nice on camera. Have a look. It also looks huge when it's nowhere near as big as it looks. Look how big that looks.
That's what she thinks.
He's so rude. He's so rude. Look at the pot progress. These actually look so good on camera as well. They look better on camera, you know, Hannah. Like, they actually look really good. Guess what? I bought another poof thing from Home Bargains for 25 quid, and it's a storage poof. How good is that? So this one was 25 quid, and that one over there was, I think, 20 quid. How good are they? Woke up this morning to sunflower progress. But how exciting, we finally got some yellow in the sunflower, yay. Kit Kat key lime pie? What? Tastes exactly as I imagined it would. Which means it's not disappointing. Very nice. I'm supposed to give half to Sid, but not happening. Guess what, guys? I made watermelon salad.
I didn't know it was right.
Watermelon, goat
Just
cheese,
don't guess. Just
mint,
don't guess.
Well, she
salt,
was saying
pepper, lemon.
yeah.
Hannah's here too. We've been working from home. Woo! Get your shoes out from there, please, because we're supposed to be going out. Supposed to be going to Techniquest, which is a science museum for kids here in Cardiff, as well as maybe Nando's after that. But look at this. Trigger warning, gruesome. I mean, not gruesome, but look. My callus, whatever it's called, is peeling. I kind of need to peel it off, so I'm going to do it on camera, because that can be satisfactory for some. Trigger warning, if you don't like it, look away. Ow! Oh, dear Lord. I feel like if I peel it further up, it's going to go all the way up there. What are you doing? Let's get some scissors. Ow. Yay, it's off. It's from gym, so nothing weird or gross. It's literally from just lifting weights. I'm not wearing gloves, but I've started to wear gloves now so that these ones don't get worse, because they're actually hurting. Normally they're just, your skin just gets rough and it doesn't hurt. Please put him back in the corner. I can't get over that Mika's just chilling there. This is just chaos! We're at Techniquest after the biggest tantrum on planet Earth. Me and Mama are very exhausted from it. And it's a never-ending tunnel, look. See if you can find exactly where we are on this map. The volcano farted. Love your music, Mika. at this. How nice! I mean, except for this one that fully thingied. But hydrangeas, love. I had them in my wedding bouquet, I think. Very nice. I just think they're just... Sorry, this is me just posing with them. How many of you love these? Like if you're a mum or an auntie or an uncle or a dad or just somebody who's around kids a lot that you probably know. Poppets. I think these are so genius. I actually bought Mika a dinosaur one for Aid, the first Aid, and he's not that interested in it, but then Hannah was like, hey, that looks cool, can you get me one? We ended up watching like loads of DIY stuff with it yesterday, and the main one is like the viral chocolate one. So we're gonna try that later. If I remember, then I'll show you. Last night I watched Love Island, which was the Casa Amor recoupling. There's really funny TikToks going around, basically like the feminist leaving my body as soon as Love Island starts. You know, a lot of people enjoyed the show, even though there are so many things in the show that we just generally don't agree with. I mean, I'm sure most of you know, like, there's so many problems with the show, like in terms of just imagining young people watching it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really see the good it's doing other than pure entertainment. I almost cried at the heartbreak that Millie in particular was about to deal with. Loads of guys just use this whole, oh, it's a test situation just as an excuse to F about, honestly, mess about, have their cake and eat it, like, and it's just, like, it's really not, I don't know where this thing came from. You need to have a test in order to see if you really like the person. Like, if you really like someone, you know, like, you're just using this test thing just to mess about, just to cheat, if, in my opinion, and then just have an excuse for it. When you think about it, and the whole culture of Love Island, it's actually so gross, and it's always in favor of men. Every moment, the guy is always kind of like the ball is in his court, and the girls just are so loyal. Like with Casa Amor, they were literally not even talking to the other guys or getting to know. Bear in mind, they've known the old boys for like a week, but look how loyal. You know what I mean? It just goes to show, like, men and women really work different. Either that or, like, you know, the guys who have applied to be on the show, they literally just looking for a lad's holiday with the whole thing in general anyway, do you know what I mean? We're forgetting that the boys and the girls are so young, literally like early 20s. I'm just trying to imagine what I was like at that age, like headspace wise. I'm just thinking eating disorder girls, or people who have issues with food and body image. Like, it's just, this show just really doesn't help. Everybody's real, like everybody is real, whether or not there's been work, like it's still a body, do you know what I mean? No matter how many people have had work, everyone still looks different. Even if all the boobs look the same, in general, anybody is a real body. So like, I hate when people are like, oh, these girls are all fake, like when Hugo did that. When Hugo was like, fake, I don't like fake. Who has grown on you? I tell you who's grown on me, Chloe. No way. So yeah, I don't know why I watched this show, even though I'm getting so angry with like the guys and how badly they're treating the women. Toby, and how he keeps going into the little room where they talk to us, and he's like, oh my god, I'm so bad, I can't keep doing this. Like, stop acting like you're that beginner at dating and talking to girls. Like, literally, you're not that beginner, you're just using it as an excuse at this point to be horrible and try out dating loads of different girls and snogging them or whatever, and then come to I want to call it the diary room because Big Brother days, but it's not called that, is it? And then come to like the little talking room and try and make us feel sorry for you, like, oh, he's just silly and naive and new to this. Like, no, you're not. Like, sorry, but no one is that bad at that. And we would just never have the same excuses for one of the girls. We just really wouldn't. They're so villainized, women are, for just doing exactly what the boys are doing, which is so mad. Whereas with the boys, we're like, oh, but he's got a funny personality. When you watch it on the surface, it's all fun and games and entertaining, but when you think about Love Island as a whole on a deeper level, I really hope there's some really good therapists on site for some of these girls. And even Teddy, bruh, oh my god, I actually haven't felt sorry for one of the guys that much. I swear they all kiss in the challenges and it's never a problem. Like before Casa Amor, they would all kiss each other in challenges in front of each other, and that's never an issue, so I don't understand why that's an issue now. Another thing we have to remember is, like, we've all been advocating for diversity or inclusivity on TV screens for so long. There's a pattern with the black girls that come on Love Island. Kaz, you know, oh, she's such a vibe, she's good personality, blah, blah, blah. But nobody wants to, none of the guys actually are fully appreciating her and fully want to date her. For me, it feels really like they're just putting 1 or 2 black people in for the diversity coin, which is just so lame because so much has happened since the last Love Island that really shouldn't be the case. In Casa Amor, Selma and Mehdi barely getting any screen time. Like how rude it's so rude from the producers to allow you to go in Casa Amor but literally give you 0 screen time. You can't tell me that they didn't talk with everyone else for you not to film it. They of course did that. They're all living there together. You couldn't put in any conversations. Like those two never had a chance because we never got to see their personality. Yes, there are quieter white contestants, obviously, but we still saw more of them and they said nothing in the scenes, but we saw them. Like we knew they were there. With Salma and Mehdi, like you didn't even realize that they were in the show, which is just so rude. Unless my theory is maybe Salma and Mehdi actually met in like the bit before going into Casa Amor, and they actually decided that they both really like each other and and so they're not going to do anything in the show because actually they just want to be together when they leave. Maybe that's what that is. I don't know. The way it kind of portrays to young boys and young men as well how to date women, I feel is very, very dangerous. Like if Mika was a teenager now watching that, I'd literally be there telling him, what these boys are doing is wrong, okay? This is not how you treat women. All of them, literally every single one of them would be like, this is wrong. To the girls on Love Island, why are you just lowering your standards so much? Like, is this, generally speaking, obviously I don't have experience of this world that I'm watching at all, like even just the dating situation, even though like obviously me and Sid dated, and I feel like with Muslims or people who are like dating with intention of marriage, I don't know, like the standards just, I would hope, are just not the same as what we're watching on Love Island. It's just all a bit gross, the whole thing. Like, is this what dating culture is like? Because genuinely, I clearly just don't know. I feel like, is this normal? How are the girls still attracted to some of these guys after them just fully just like taking multiple cakes and eating them in multiple places? Knowing what's right and wrong stays the same in all categories of life, not just like with dating. Other things like dating doesn't change what's right and what's wrong, like, you know. Do you know what I mean? There aren't a different set of rules. Like, I just don't get that. I know most of my audience are Muslims. How many of you are watching Love Island? If you're from the UK, obviously. If you guys are much younger than me, like I'm talking early 20s now, a whole 10 years younger than me, because I'm 32. So if you guys are like 21, 22, that's a whole 10 years, whole decade younger than me, which means you are a whole other generation to me, so things are different. What is it like now in the Muslim dating scene? I know I'm gonna get loads of comments like, oh, Muslims shouldn't date anyway, so why are you staying in the Muslim dating scene? But we have to be realistic. How is that kind of part of our community or like our culture, like as young people? How has that changed? Please tell me in the comments. I'd really love to know, like, what is your experience getting to know guys for whether it be long-term commitment or marriage or whatever it is. If you're not Muslim even, please let me know. I'd love to have a discussion in the comments that maybe we can pick up again. Maybe I can like expand on further in the next video based on what you guys are talking about, because I feel like that would just be so interesting. Let me know. Can we talk about this in the comments, please? It's tradition in our vlogs. There's always some kind of wildlife in it.
It's not wildlife, it's just a moth.
Well, it's wild. Sid found a moth in the bathroom. Do you reckon it'll focus on his fluffy head?
He's got a mohawk.
Got a little mohawk head. Come back from the gym?
Look at it.
Eating a pretzel?
Hold in your hand. That boy will go. Hold in your hand.
Dina. Let me in there. Let me in. I bought all the chocolate that we need to melt.
Yeah.
And the stuff to put the sprinkles in so we can do the DIY with the poppers. How to get your poppers?
Mama, what's this say?
This says
you know why
ingredients,
this is
sugar,
here?
syrup, sunflower oil.
Mama, what's this say?
This says Colin,
he's
the
got a plant. There you go.
caterpillar. Sid's put the moth on my little bouquet of flowers that I got from Hannah. That is some David Attenborough shit, Sid. I can't, you need a picture of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some M&Ms
Yeah.
inside. Oh wait, this one's wet.
Peanut ones.
You're just sorting it all out, aren't you, Meeks? You almost done?
Almost done.
Oh. Oh, you're done?
Yeah.
What about that one? The broken one.
No, I don't like this.
What are you going to put in the empty one? Do you want to put some sprinkles in the empty ones?
I want to do this.
I do, just snip it and drink it.
Huh?
Mama,
Drink
Mama
it.
finished.
Okay, so we'll put chocolate on yours in a minute. Okay, I'm now going to pour the melted chocolate on across Mika's one. I think we need a fourth chocolate. God, this is mad if this is using that much chocolate. Wow.
Oh, what's wrong?
This is not even one packet, this filling. This has been appointed to continue. Mika's one on the tray, ready to go in the fridge or the freezer. Oh, that's looking like bubble waffle.
I love chocolate, man.
Okay, so this is what we have left with. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate galore. Gonna put it in the fridge. Right, we'll get the chocolate out. So that's Mika's one, butterfly.
And this one is mine.
This one's Hannah's. So I
Can
start?
I pop it out?
Yeah, you help. How do we do it? I guess we just go.
We pop the pop. Let's try and pop the bubbles.
No, I don't think we pop the bubbles. I think you've got to peel it off. Like we peel it off. Like
Peel it.
maybe Papa will know how.
Peel it. I got an idea. I got an idea.
Oh, Hannah, quick, come! Come, it's working. Ooh, Tam ta la la, ta la la la. Tam ta la la. Wow! It worked, guys. Wow, this is such a cool hack. We could do it with loads of things. They're already eating it. Oh, it's melting like mad. So I'm gonna end the vlog, okay? Hope you enjoyed it. Everyone say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Now say salam alaikum.